Hiya, hiya, it's the Joey Reynolds rap. Are you living your life through someone else? I mean, are you so attached to another person? I'm going to sound like Dr. Phil now. Are you living your life so that even in your dreams, when you fall, you know those dreams where you fall off a cliff and then you wake up, hopefully. We've all had that, you know, when you have that kind of a dream and you fall. But if you fell to someone else's death, then you probably have some sort of a codependency issue. And I think we take the fall in this country for families, but you know, we're living off of gossip. We live off of everything that everyone thinks rather than what is. In other words, you watch television and they start with what they think of something that happened rather than what did happen. It's not as factual. It's not what, where, when, why, and how. It's all about the gossip. It's the personalities involved and where they were screwed up. And you know what? Here's how we screwed up as a society. Since I've been alive, we have had issues with women. We've had, well, since day one here, with men. No, but we've had issues as a society with women. We've had issues with blacks, you know, with the color stuff, minorities. We've had issues with religion. And primarily, we have settled up with the Indians. They got the casinos. Black people finally have gotten a lot of the Hollywood presence work, television shows, and a president finally. And the women are in a position now where things have really changed dramatically. They're in place for running corporations and lots of effective moves. The thing that hasn't changed is the seniors. We still get screwed. You know, we want something too. You got to give us a little burnt offering. You know, give the Indians a casino. The black folks get their candy. The women get what they like to have. Now we want something. And so what I suggest that as a senior is that you give us, as a culture, the toll booths. After all, we did create all of this. I mean, we didn't exactly build this country with Legos. And we want to have a little payback. And I think, you know, giving everybody who is over 65 a toll booth. Now, there you go. And you know, so we have a piece of the pie, and we don't have to do these reverse mortgages and all this other stuff that our kids really want to get their hands on. They can't wait for us to die. And incidentally, while we're at it, I just want to mention this. It costs more to die than it does to live, you know. So older folks, you know, we're looking at we need another pay date. I mean, we're looking at another expense here. I would like to mention that my friend who owns the mortuary, the one with the salad bar, he's upscaled now that they have the Neptune Society taking care of a lot of the ashes, and my daughter's growing marijuana, so I figure, you know, let's take the residue from the marijuana. We can smoke each other. And I've had so much in my system that you'd get high automatically and get the munchies. We are not using the resources that we have. That's a natural resource. It's right in the ground. It's an herb and a spice, and it might be very tasty to smoke me. Roll me a fat one, you know. I think the most graceful death of all the personalities and celebrities has been Joan Rivers. She just went to sleep. Isn't that the way you want to leave here? I mean, now that's an exit plan, not the one that Bush had, you know, where you doll around for 8 years and then wait till the next guy gets in office. Am I criticizing him? Of course. And then they got another Bush running for office now, if you can imagine. Like, you know, we got to beat the Bushes in order to get to our economy. Is that a bad pun again? Yeah, of course it is. I'm known for it. What is it, the Monet painting that's going for $50 million? So show me the Monet. See, now that's a pun. Television's using that crap. They didn't used to use it. I had a friend of mine who owned a pizza store on Santa Monica Boulevard. And right next door was a dry cleaners in the strip mall. And he asked me to put a sign on the marquee that would describe both, because I was real good with one-liners. So in that you had the dry cleaners and you had a pizza store. The sign read, "Drop your pants here and have a piece next door." The Los Angeles County Sheriffs didn't keep that up there too long. They weren't impressed. Oh, let a smile be your umbrella, but don't get a mouthful of rain. It's a wrap.